All right, so now we're going to go ahead and start developing the track of it. So we're going to take our FL keys, which one tweak I made, I think the notes are down here, or at least the velocities. I just right-clicked up here, left-clicked, and then right-click. If I'm right-clicking and holding, I'll set the notes a little bit higher. Should move them a little down a little bit more. So once we made that tweak, we're going to go ahead and assign this key to a channel. So we'll make sure to left-click, select this, right-click here, channel routing. Link to that, and I want to give this guy some reverb. So I'm going to go in here, where's you, Fruity Reverb 2, and we're going to go ahead and pull a preset, do like a large hall. And we'll just play that, and we'll adjust the parameters until it sounds about right. I'm going to turn on the velocities a little bit more. And one thing I'm going to do is go to the keys and I'll turn down the hardness. I should turn on the triple. There we go. All right, so we got that. I'll turn on the wood bit. Sweet. All right, so now we're going to add in a little arpeggio to kind of accentuate the breaks. So go ahead, add, and we'll go to Citrus, wherever you are. Right here. And we'll go ahead, presets, and the arpeggio I ended up choosing was one called Glass, which will be right here. Has a nice, really it's a nice little ethereal sound to it. So to create the arpeggio, we're going to actually make this really easy on ourselves. We're going to right-click, piano roll. Actually, we'll do this easier. Left-click here, hit Control Copy. We can hit just copy, and then we go down here. We can either right-click, paste, or you can hit Command V, and then we'll have the glass or arpeggio now has the chords. Now if we play them together. Turning on the glass a bit. Which has a nice feel, but I want a little bit more movement. So I'm going to go ahead and right-click piano roll, select all, Control A. I'm going to go down, click this tools bar, and hit arpeggiate. And then we'll put it on normal, and we'll mess around with the time multiples. I think this should be good. Pattern, alternate. It might make it faster. There we go. Let's see what happens if we drop it an octave lower. Actually, I'm going to Command Z this. I'm holding Control Alt Z to undo multiple steps back. I want something a little bit less. Yeah, the range. I want to reduce the range. All right, so we'll do that. Left click, drag this up. Perfect. So now we have a nice little arpeggio sound in there. Finally, we're going to add a bass to kind of give the bottom end some depth to it. So we'll go to our good friend Citrus. Click. And look for the deep bass preset. That's right here. And we're going to go ahead and just take the root chord of this. So we're going to go into piano roll. And I'm hitting Control, left clicking and holding, hitting copy, and then right clicking piano roll, hit Command Control paste. And I'm going to move this up by holding Control left click drag again, left click this up, and now we have our bass line. I think I want to lower it a little bit more. That sounds good. All right, so we have that. Now let's add just a little basic intro pattern to get this track going. So to do that, we'll go to our packs. I'm going to go to drums by Mode Audio. I'm going to go to the kick section, and we'll just select some kicks that sound good. All right, kick 11 sounds good, but I don't want that tail in. So in order to get rid of the tail, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this envelope instrument settings, go to the volume tab, click envelope, remove the attack, hold, sustain, release. And then I'm going to drop the decay until the kick sounds nice and punchy, but doesn't have like a big room feel to it. And we'll put in just a basic pattern here right now. Boom. I want the right click into piano roll because for whatever reason this looping thing doesn't work. Control left clicking and holding, and now I'm holding shift, left click and dragging. Control left click, hold. I'm holding shift, left click and dragging, and I mean you can do this manually, but this, if you know the hotkeys, it makes your workflow a lot faster. And you look really cool when you're teaching in tutorials. Meta. Anyways, getting back, so now we have this kick pattern. Perfect. So we'll do that. Put an offbeat clap / snap sound. I think we had attack snap. Yes, there we go. Yeah, that's also good sounding snaps if I do say so myself. So put that. Put a clap in there as well. Yeah, we'll throw that one in. And I'm going to go ahead and create the pattern for this. Doing the same shortcut again. Closing, and then here I'll do control copy, control paste, and now we have both of them. All right, we're going to throw some effects on each of these now. Well, first we're going to assign the arpeggio to its own channel. Assign the sub to its own channel. I'm going to put the clap and the snap into their own channel as well, as they'll be processed the same by me. I'm going to pan one to the left and then pan one to the right a bit. Give it some space. And the kick's already assigned to its own channel, but I'm going to recite it again just so we know exactly where it is. Alright, then the bass can get turned up a bit. I'm going to give the claps some reverb, so we'll go to our good friend Reverb 2. And we'll choose the Large Hall preset. And I'm going to take some of the highs away from the clap. It's a little, make it feel a little bit more distant, because if I keep the EQ up, it feels really in your face. If I drop it, and here's like a more intermediate advanced trick. But if I select all the notes, go into piano roll for, I think it's my snap. If I hold Alt and then I left click and hold, I can slide them a little bit. And what I'm going to do is going to offset them from directly on the bar, so it has a little bit more syncopation, or makes it feel a little bit, gives it a little bit more of pizzazz, I guess, for lack of a better word. Now, if I had this, it's like a little bit offset, which gives it an interesting feel. I might actually turn that. There we go. Now we're sounding good. Piano bit. Perfect. All right. So now we have kind of a break developed out. We're going to go ahead and stop there because next we're going to start actually working on our drop, put all those elements together. And then once we've done that, we'll actually take the break we've developed in the drop and then we'll start spacing it out into an actual full track.